What is up, everyone? What is going on, guys? All right. All right, boys. So, let's get this Asia session started. Where's my... All right, so two areas that I'm watching here potentially for a bounce and a long. First one would be this 827.50. That will be this 5-minute and a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay. And then the second level I'm watching is this 783. 783 is 1 hour and 4 hour wick CE. Okay. So both levels to watch. We're going to have one more level on my chart here, 111.75. This was the high that I gave out in premium this morning, and it ended up hitting for high of day. So 111 was, how big was this move off of 111? Let's see. Delivered 450 points off the high with 10 points of risk. So about as good as it gets. Midnight was achieved. So pretty nice, bro. Like absolutely beautiful in terms of this AM session, or late AM session at least. Late AM session was pretty nice. In the morning it was pretty shit because it just kept pumping when we wanted it to dump the entire time. Anyways, I am gonna be trading here. Let me put out the live link real quick just so everybody's in here. Everybody's in here yet. Yeah, gold. No, everybody keeps asking me why I don't trade gold, bro. The reason is because it's at all-time highs, bro. Like, what am I gonna do when price is at all-time highs? What is there possibly to do? You know what I mean? That's why I haven't taken anything on the big GC, but NQ is looking a little bit better just because it's lower on the stream. It's lower in this range, and we have some room. I mean, granted, we are trading in this big ass range here, but it is lower in the range, so it allows me to be able to at least trade both long and short, somewhat effectively. If I can like up the stream on 2 devices, you can like it up on 1 locket, bro. Facts. Everybody like up the stream, bro. Everybody like the stream up. If you guys notice, bro, I haven't been going live much on here, and it's because you guys like literally just don't like the streams, bro. I don't even know if you guys want the streams because they have no likes on them. You know what I mean? So y'all got to start liking the streams up, bro. Anyways, yeah, these are the two levels that I'm going to be watching here, okay? 827.5 and 783.5. Both of these two pretty decent looking levels. I think that this up here, this could be this daily wick CE here. A very good chance that this, and we can actually mark this out too. What we'll do, we'll mark it out. What is this level here? 19.75. So daily wick CE right here. This could potentially be like the high, right? And then we have a 4-hour wick CE inside of that. Okay, so we can mark that out as well. Mark that out too. So that's 64.5. 4.5. 4-hour wick CE. Okay, cool. So these are essentially the levels to watch, both bullish and bearish. All right. Color that red. So bearish levels are up above. Ignore the 1175. Actually, let me just delete 1175. That was just the morning level from premium. 64.5 we will watch. Okay, these two are the bearish levels, and then these two are the bullish levels. So basically, just wait for price to come into these areas, and then we kind of see what it does. I think that this is going to go for this 827 next. But yeah, we did put in this high inside of the 4-hour fair value gap, right? Needs to make a new low in order for any kind of high to be confirmed, or any kind of like real bearish price action to be confirmed. We need a new low, which we have not seen yet, right? No new low has been created yet. So if we can get that, that will confirm, true, proper bearish price action. Until then, we kind of just assume more like range bound BS. So yeah, 2750 is a good level here, which I like. My buy side looks so good here. If we can get a reversal signature, yeah. If we can, yeah, that would be cool. We have a 197 level. There was a 197 level up here, which was right inside of a 15-minute fair value gap. This is the weekly wick CE, by the way, guys. Weekly wick CE, this 197. Oh, yep, you guys can see 197. That's where that's coming from. Okay. So if we can push into that area too, that's like the best case short, right? Like the absolute best case short. Weekly CE. So that's the best case short. We'll see if we can get up into it. But I would like to see a bounce from down here. This is bouncing right now. This 15-minute wick CE. You guys see that? 15-minute wick CE is in fact bouncing at the minute. Yeah, gold's a little insane, bro. Did you already get a payout from TBT? I've gotten multiple payouts. I've gotten 5 payouts now from TBT, or 5 or 6, one of the two. I believe it's 6 payouts from TPT so far. Which one of these would be considered A plus? I prefer the short. If you guys saw my weekly outlook, I am all for the downside. Still, like I really am still all for the downside. But for now, I think that it has to go a little bit higher first, right? It's Wednesday already. Tomorrow's Thursday. So that means we would need to get a real move onto this downside move. And it's just not there yet. So I think maybe next week it makes the move lower, but it all just depends, bro. It's a little difficult to kind of gauge things here, only because we have a government shutdown, we have absolutely no news, red folder news that comes out, and we have Trump talking about China BS like literally every other day. So it's very difficult to kind of make like a real like an assumption on where price might be going. Yo, where's our music? Music has disappeared. Hold on. Let me put some music. Let me put some music up here. Why are you hiding them colors for the chart, bro? Here. Okay, so the up close candle is right here. 3C, 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 and then everything else is red, or sorry, black. And then the canvas is 80, 80, 80. Pretty simple. Can you please get... No, bro, I'm not gambling the 2 AM candle. I'm gonna be asleep. I'm gonna be asleep. Are you not taking the 15-minute RB? No, I'm looking. I'm watching it. I haven't taken it. Don't plan on taking it. Just watching it. How's your week until now? It was all right. It was okay. It was like a decent week. I haven't really taken many trades, aside from the ones I've taken here on stream. I gave out a bunch of trades in the premium. We gave the 111 short up here this morning, 111.75, right there. That was the short level this morning, and I had a bearish bias into midnight right here. So this was a beautiful trade. Aside from that, no, like it's been a pretty mid-week, to be very honest. Very, very mid-week. How long did it take you to become this patient in trading? It took me a long time, but I mean, you learn to be patient in trading after you learn the hard lessons of being impatient in the market. So I had to go through the phase of being, you know, an absolute dumbass and losing my ass on trades because I was impatient. And over time, I got to the point where now I know not to do those things, because I've been there, done that, you know. If you could have my... Bro, what? Any ice cream? What ice cream would you have? Right now, probably like a chocolate chip. That shit would hit right now. I only got 1,700 buffer left after payout. How do I save my account from blowing? So you got to size down, bro. That's why you don't leave like a small buffer after payout. That's why I tell people to like always be careful with payouts, because once you get paid out, bro, on most of these firms, you create your own drawdown. So if you started the account with, you know, $3,000 of drawdown and you leave yourself with $1,700, for example, then you probably should leave yourself with a little more drawdown, you know. But you just gotta size back down. You just gotta size back down. You can't be sized up. After you lose 60 PA Apex accounts and 100 top step accounts, you have enough, and then you start becoming profitable once you've had... Exactly. That's correct. How do you not rush the outcome as a trader? You have to be very like long-term focused as a trader. You can't be focused so much on the short term, bro. There's too many people that are so focused on the short term, which is, I think, one of the big reasons why, like, that's what breeds over trading and revenge trading and FOMO, and like those are the big three, right? Over trading, revenge trading, FOMO. Those are the big three that come, I think they stem from you know, trying to rush the outcome as a trader and not having a long-term mindset. I've said this before, But there's too many people that just are so focused on like the now when it comes to trading. Like they're too focused on what their daily P&L is going to be or what their weekly P&L is going to be, right? And they're so focused on this one trade that they missed out on. You know what I'm saying? And they don't realize that missing out on that one trade or losing that one trade isn't going to affect your month. It's not going to affect your quarter. It's not going to affect your year, right? More than likely, it's not going to do shit for you, right? That loss. So I try to tell people to always have somewhat of a long-term mindset when it comes to trading. Because that's like the biggest thing. I'm getting patient. Not taking a trade feels better than losing one. There you go, bro. There you go. Exactly. Jason blew my account, bro. D's cuts, bro. Come on. Yo, D's cuts. I knew you were trying to be a fucking degen. I knew some shit like this would happen to you when the first thing you said to me when you joined Premium was, yo, make me rich. Like, I need to get rich quick. That was your words. Like, bar for bar, that's what you said. ATH or nuke? Rojas, I don't know, bro. Right now, I'm thinking lower. I'm thinking higher than lower. So like essentially, you know, something like this is what I would be looking for, right? But who knows, bro? It's so hard to tell with like the government shutdown and no red folder. That's the issue. Like it's very, very difficult to tell right now. Gonna go through the course and not get another eval for at least a week. There you go, bro. There you go. Yo, these cuts. How about this, bro? How about this, these cuts? At the end of next week, okay? At the end of next week, not this weekend, so next weekend, don't buy an eval, okay? Don't buy an eval. Next weekend, I'm gonna quiz you on stuff from the course. And if you pass my quiz, I will get you a free account so you don't have to buy an eval. All right, how about that? Just a shout out, qualified 8 accounts today. Thanks, Key. Let's fucking go, bro. Hell yeah. You still trade for RPO3 anymore? I do still trade the 4-hour PO3, yes. Majority of my trades are based on the PO3. The 4-hour, people don't understand the 4-hour PO3 is not an entry model, guys. 4-hour PO3 is not an entry model. It's literally just the concept of accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This is a concept. The entry model is something else. At what point do you change your bias? I mean, I have my short levels. If my short levels get invalidated, I change my bias. Pretty simple. Like I was short this morning. I was short right here, right? I shorted like inside of this range right here, and I took it down into this low, but then we couldn't get past this low, right? So price came back up, and I could have shorted a wick CE in this area, but I literally told Premium VC, I was on voice chat with Premium this morning, and I literally said that if this comes up back into this area, this is most likely just going to come up into there, and it ended up doing exactly that. And then we went up into the 111 level, and that was indeed the top. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy for me to switch bias. Like I don't ever, you guys see me time and time again switch bias, bro. There's always an invalidation point for bias. Let me do that deal without buying the course part. Rev. I just want to say thank you for being on YouTube Live and showing your training with that. Thank you for being here, bro, and dropping a like. Which one of these should I limit? I haven't limited any of these yet. I'm waiting for a price to kind of get a little bit closer. I'm also going to see how this 10 p.m. opens as well. Nothing's going to happen here until 9, it seems. Yeah, I took your Friday trade last week, made $5,000 on eval, but had to lose 3.5k due to consistency. Damn, bro. But fire, though. Still fire. Now, imagine taking that shit on a funded, bro. I gave those Friday limits like a whole fucking 12 hours before they hit, bro. It was insane. Was waiting for so long for those to get hit. You don't stream on Twitch? No. I don't stream on Twitch. I took your trade and made 70K on eat, bruv. Get a grip, QT Blazy. QT Blazy, get a grip, bro. We are reversing from this 15-minute wick CE right now. You guys see this bouncing from 15-minute wick CE? That's where this is. That's what this thing is doing right now. When will the quiz be? I don't know when the quiz is going to be. It's going to be probably next weekend at some point. I don't know yet. Start going through the course first. You haven't even gone through the course yet, bro. How do you deal with taxes? You just gotta have a really good CPA, bro. That's the way to deal with taxes. Have a fire CPA. Have you tried out TradeSyncer? I did, but TradeSyncer had some issues. It was being a little buggy, so I temporarily stopped using TradeSyncer. I might bring TradeSyncer back though. Do you see hourly wick CE? Yeah, hourly, and then I'm also seeing a 15-minute here, but yeah, both. Let's see how it closes. Currently getting a nice little bounce still here. We are in a open 15-minute fair value gap on NQ. So we'll see what this thing does inside of this open 15-minute gap. Oh, yo, hold on. Here we go. Why is this dude trading NASDAQ at this hour? Are you serious? These are bad habits. Worst session to trade, especially using ICT concept. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yo, like, that guy's got to be like the absolute, bro, amateur hour, bro. Amateur hour. First of all, anybody, let me just make this very clear, bro. I'm gonna make this very clear right now. If you think that Asia session is the worst session to trade, that's a skill issue. You are shit at trading. Consider quitting and getting on Indeed.com. Like that's the bottom line. Asia session, 9 times out of 10, when there is a high or low created, high or low a day, it's in Asia or London. You could go back and check that. Go back and check it. Just say your ass. Honestly, bro, just say your ass. Like, very, very simple, bro. You know what I mean? It's okay. Like, just because you're shit Doesn't mean you have to project it onto everybody else. All right, 45 seconds left, and we'll see if gold closes here and what NQ does. Oh, is there another NQ? There's another wick CE, boys. Right here, 15-minute wick CE from this 15-minute gap. Another one. All right, new hourly candle has opened. You're the Charlie Kirk of trading, bro. What? What are you talking about? Yo, Royce, I actually have some really exciting news to tell you, bro. If you're stay up, I'm gonna call you after after a stream, bro. Insane exciting news, bro. Insane exciting news. All right, I have gold marked out too. The Wixie is 233, by the way, guys. 233 on the dot, I think. Yeah, 233 on the dot, right? Fuck out of here. Yeah, 233 on the dot. So watch that on GC on gold. I'm at a concert right now, still on the stream. For real? That's pretty fire, bro. That's actually a W. That is actually a W in the chat. For sales, yeah, for sales. I'm just watching it. I'm not gonna like execute on it, not yet at least. We'll see as it comes up closer to that 33 area. Bro ignored my message? What message? You don't have a message here. I don't see your message. Yeah, if this goes higher, we're gonna see either these two levels, or this just rejects this 15-minute CE here. This 15-minute CE has like literally no risk on the table, bro. Literally zero risk. 6.25, 6.25 points, like 6 points basically. 18 GC solid 233. I'm watching it. I don't have a limit there, not yet at least. I might place a limit. I might try 233 at on GC. Yeah, I might give that a shot here. Let me see. GC. No way, this shit just dumps, bro. All right, I guess we'll wait on GC because the shit literally just dumped. GC stops are usually 2 to 4 points. 4 points right now because the range is like genuinely retarded. So 4 points right now on GC for risk. Are you gonna limit NQ? I mean, if they're, this is not a bad limit here. This is not a horrible limit, not an entirely horrible looking limit from inside of the range. It doesn't look all bad. I might try it. What's the level? 49.75. Yeah, I might give it a shot. It's got like no risk, bro. Literally no risk on the table. Almost nothing. With a stop at 56.25. Yeah, we'll see what this does. In the meantime, gold's coming back up to 33. So I might try that. I might try the gold CE here too. 37 would have to be the stop on that. Yeah, so 49 here and then 33 on gold. I did just limit gold. I got limits on gold right now at 33 with a 4-point stop loss. If this if gold gets filled, oh, okay, gold got filled. I'm gonna just switch over to gold real quick. Hold on, let me see if I'm gonna set this limit for NQ. Do I have a level in this area? Uh, 49. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try the NQ limit too here. $49.75. 49.75. And 56.25 stop. Okay. All right, there we go. That's that. Level for NQ, guys, I have it up here, bro. I literally have it up here. It is 49.75 with a stop at 56.25. NQ is pretty simple. 15-minute wick CE, 15-minute pushed into this fair value gap, shorting the wick CE off of that. Okay, wick CE, for any of those who are confused, is just the midpoint of a wick. Gold is a very, very similar story. Switch over to gold right now. Gold is based off of the hourly and actually just the hourly wick CE here. Hourly wick CE at the all-time high level. This is all-time highs, by the way. So all-time high level, hourly wick CE. We'll see how it goes. Gold is like very, very fucking bullish. And this is not a trade that I would like to hold for, you know, forever, really. Like not even for too long. I would be happy with gold coming down into even like there, to be honest with you. But if this flips green to red, it should at least push into 218, I would say. So that's where a TP for me would go on gold. Okay. And then we'll watch NQ as well. Side here. See what NQ does. Target on gold, literally just looking for an hourly green to red flip into this low hanging fruit right here, this low, and that's it. I'm not looking to hold like a big ass short on gold because this shit simply is entirely too bullish, and every other minute it goes and makes a new all-time high, right? So this is, I'm just looking for a little retracement here. That's it. All right, we got a nice move here on gold, right? Get very, very nice move here on gold. I'm going to go stop at this high. You guys can absolutely go stop at break even as well. Essentially a free trade here, about $400 in profit on one mini. Very nice. Very nice. Matter of fact, go BE here, guys. I'm going to go BE. Fuck it. Free trade. Free trade. I'm not risking it with gold shorts, bro. It's just not something to play around about. This shit is so bullish. I'm just gonna go BE, just because, like, realistically speaking, I don't see a reason for price to return up there. You know, like I just don't see why price would return there and then also come down. So. Equal highs on NQ. Yeah, we do have equal highs, actually, now that I see. Yeah, good point. Good eye. I didn't even see those equal highs. I might just remove the NQ limit, matter of fact. I'm going to remove the NQ limit for now. Okay. Good point. Spotted by... Who was that? Who just spotted those equal highs? Life tips. Yeah, good point, life tips. I didn't even see those equal highs, but yeah. That to me does not look that good. So I'm just going to remove NQ limits for now. Gold, like, is trying to go, but it's iffy. Still green. Hourly, like, definitely looks like it needs to go lower. I just don't know if it'll do it here or if it's gonna want to sweep again or something. I don't know. Anything is possible within the realm of bullish possibilities here with gold. Yeah, it might take BE here. Okay, took my BE. I'm out on gold. Don't really love that. I think that probably goes for the original stop now too. I'll switch back over to NQ. I'll watch this entry, this potential entry that I had. Watch gold on the side. I'll watch this and, you know, see how this goes, see how it reacts. So we are delivering off of this bullish wick CE. So either this is going to reject here, or there's really nowhere else in this range, right? In this range from this high to the low, there's nowhere else in this range for this to reject, right? So I would think that this goes upper into the daily wick CE is more than likely where this probably goes. Hourly right here, open hourly as well. What level is this open hourly? 992. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. Dylan P, bro. Dylan P, finally. It's another level I have up here. Lines up with this 5-minute fair value gap. Noob question. 10 points on NQ is equivalent to well on gold. 10 points on NQ. I don't know. I don't really know the conversion. Do you need a specific account from a prop firm to be able to trade metals like gold and plat? Maybe with some prop firms. The prop firms that I trade, like TPT, Apex, Alpha, even MFFU, like all of them, you don't need a specific, you don't need like a separate account. You can literally just trade it based off of the standard account that you buy. That's with like pretty much all of them. Holy dump? What do you mean holy dump? Shit went down 15 points. What do you mean? Did you do the NQ sell? Yeah, I took it off. Just because we have equal highs up here, bro. We have equal highs over here, so I did not like that anymore. I'll watch it. I have the level up here, so I'm still gonna look at it, but I'm not limiting it anymore. When do you think is the right time to use a copier? What do you mean right time? If you break a rule on Apex, do you have to get denied? Do you have to get denied payout, or can you just trade additional? You can just trade additional 8 days. If you break a rule, we can just trade an additional 8 days, and then you'll be fine. How's your day been? My day's been pretty good, bro. Yeah, you guys see gold pumping up a storm right now, bro. This is what I'm saying. Gold is just sketch. Super sketch. Good thing to be, yeah. It didn't look that good, bro. After it rejected and then got bought right back up. High gold and go to sleep strat undefeated. Honestly, it is right now, low-key, yeah. So look, I have Apex and take profit. I'm looking for a free copier that allows. I don't think there's a free copier. I don't know if there's. I don't know if there's a free one. I know Trade Syncer, but it's Trade Syncer's paid. I don't know any free ones. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Gold holding 15 XTE. It hasn't hit it yet, but yeah, it hasn't hit it yet though. Our initial 37 stop would have gotten hit anyways on gold. Apex copy has been good to me last year. Gold back down to the entry. Decent amount of drawdown though on gold. Actually just bounced, literally just bounced from the entry. Do you mostly just trade CUX delivering from fvgs? No. That's just what is here in this range right now. Like this level here, this is a Wix CE, this one is not. This is a Wix CE, this is a Wix CE. This is also, this is another level that I have, which lines up with Wix CE. This is not a Wix CE. This one is a Wix CE. So this range just has a really good amount of Wix CEs to be able to use. So, you know what I mean? Easy to use. But normally, it's not something I normally trade. It's like, I use them as confluences usually with levels of mine already. We're looking for an NQ rejection, I think. a little bit higher. These two levels I'll watch. The 949.75, this is a good looking level, and 969.75, also another good looking level, 20 points apart. Both of these look pretty good. However, I am not limiting these only because we have these equal highs, like perfectly equal highs right up here. So for that reason, I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out. Yeah, I don't want to limit it literally just because of that, you know. I got some stuff to do. Can't stay on stream. Will you alert in premium if you set limits? Yes. I will alert in premium if I set limits. Yes. What do you think about 003? If I don't have it on my chart, then I probably don't think anything of it. Pretty close to this 5-minute gap, unfilled 5-minute gap up top. So I would think we probably push up into that instead. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of like sitting here and watching because obviously this is kind of slow, range is kind of tight. So I'm going to go study the course. All right, bro. Just found the stream. Good stuff, liking the patience. Welcome in, bro. In your experience and opinion, what was the best time / era for day trading? 2021. 2021. Was the absolute best. Bro, how is there only 100 likes? Yo, you guys better start liking this stream up, bro. Guys, everybody in here, like this stream, bro. We have 100 likes for 350 people, bro. Lock in and like the stream, bro. Everybody like the stream. Why 2021? Just a easy, like super easy bull market, bro. Like very, very easy bull market. 2021, you could wake up on a Monday morning. You could long NQ on a live account with 5 minis. You could not look at the chart for the remainder of the week. You could look back at the chart on Friday and you would be up an absurd amount of money. Like, it was just that kind of market, bro. It's like what gold is doing right now. You can long gold on a Monday, you'll be up on a Friday. That was NQ. I wonder if I could pull it up. Look at this shit, bro. This was I believe, where's the COVID crash? This was COVID crash right here. Right? I believe this was COVID crash. After the COVID crash, I mean, bro, like clockwork, bro. You literally just long the bitch and you would just be up. It was retarded. You just long it, you'd be up. Long it, you'd be up every time. Like, where's a Monday? Let me find a Monday, right? This was an incomplete week. Where's Monday? Okay, Monday right here, right? So you long right here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Close it Friday. You're up 200 points, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? Bro, unreal, bro. Absolutely fucking unreal. Monday right here. Monday open. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Close it Friday. 300 points right there. Like, bro, it was a very easy market. It was just very easy to be just bullish all the time, you know? This market is like so manipulated that it's difficult to create a like solid hard bias, you know? Very, very manipulated market. April of this year. Yeah, April of this year, probably similar too. How many years you been trading for? 7 years, bro. 7 years. When do you think the market will become like 2021? Not up here. Probably not up here. We would need like an actual recession in order for that to happen. Like a real recession, which technically we are in a recession. The market just doesn't reflect it because it's just artificially held up, and it's been for a long time now. What is up, bro? You remember got funded last week, got 2K payout, go key, best premium. Let's fucking go, Yazan, bro. Yazan, my boy, let's go. Hell yeah, I love that. Yo, guys, if you're in premium and you got paid out, drop that shit in testimonials, bro. I need to see it. I need to lay my eyes on it, bro. We need 5 Trump tweets in one day. More, bro. More, to be honest. We need like 20. What will you say to a person who's finished his first year and going into second year without a payout, went to multiple funded account, made money, but gave back? That's the process, bro. That's literally the process. Everybody's got their own, like, everybody's got their own journey, right? When it comes to trading. Some people make a lot of money quickly. Some people don't make money quickly, right? And they watch their peers succeed and get paid out and get a lot of money while they are just kind of like stagnant and stuck. I'll tell you right now, when I first started, I was in your shoes where I didn't start seeing profitability until year 2. And year 1 for me, year 1 and even year 2, even like I believe it was like my 4th or 5th year trading. This was 2022, and I had friends in the market that were doing pretty well, like really exceptionally well. It's friends that I would be in voice chat with on a daily basis, right? On a daily basis, I would be in voice chat with them, and we would take like the same trades almost. We would trade like a very similar way, but they were making a shitload of money and I was not, and I always just felt stuck. And bro, later, now, right now, there's maybe out of like 5 friends that I had at the time, there's only one of them that's still trading to this day. So I think there's a lot of people that compare themselves to other people in this journey, and you gotta remember to just focus on your own paper, bro. Like, your time will come eventually. You just gotta stick to it, and I promise you, your time will come. There's just too many people that end up quitting before their time comes, and you don't want to be one of those people, right? Or be one of those people that compares themselves to anybody else. Just, bro, just focus on your own thing. Do your own thing. I promise you that your day will come. For Apex, I made 5K in profit on 25K account. I heard for my first payout, I can only request 1,500 or 2K. Or can I? No, you can only request the max. I believe it's 1,500 for a 25K account. What's the longest you know someone personally that hasn't seen profitability? I don't know anybody personally, but I'll give you guys an example. If you guys know Kyle, who got the world record Apex payout, one of the world record Apex payouts, Jade Cap, if you guys don't know his story, Jade Cap was unprofitable for almost 10 years before he made any kind of money in the market. So it happens, bro. It happens. You just gotta think, you just gotta like know if you really want it. If you really want it, there will come a day where you will make it work. Well, waking up at 3 a.m. and rubbing banana. Okay, bro. Can you explain PO3 and how it shapes entries for you? Somebody Let me pull up the Discord message. There was somebody that pulled it up. Who had it pulled up? Right here. Okay, if you want a whole class on PO3 that I hosted in literally in the live, go to this. So last week, go to 2 Wednesdays ago. Okay, go to 2 Wednesdays ago and go to 1 hour and 3. That's the link right there. That's the link for the live. Just type that in. I gave a whole free class on PO3 right here in the live streams. I'll leave this up for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Live alone. Oh, this live alone has fixed my mentality. There you go, bro. First year, I was like, F around, and after a year and past 4 or 5 months, I got more patience. Follow one trade and done rule, but when it's funded, back. Is there a max withdraw on a single day for TPT Pro account? No. There is no max withdraw, bro. There's literally no fucking rules, bro. There's no rules. That's why TPT is goated, bro. TPT is fucking goated. Also, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna be doing the this last week I had started a giveaway for 15 TPT accounts, 15 total TPT accounts, and I was gonna do it this last weekend. But I decided to extend it because I didn't stream last weekend. So it's going to go to this weekend now. It is anybody who uses code KEY between last week and this week to buy any size TPT account, any amount TPT account, you will automatically be entered for another additional account. So it's 15 total winners that I will pick for 15 total accounts. Use code KEY. It is 40% off. With no activations, no consistency rule, no max payout, literally like no rules once you get past the trailing threshold. You just have to get over 2K. Anything over 2K, money in the bank. Bro, TPT has no consistency. So you literally, bro, you could take one singular trade and get over the intraday trailing. Like, pretty simple. I used the wrong firm. I got like 7 alpha accounts. Alpha is good too. Alpha is good as well. But TPT, in my opinion, is a very, very good firm. I think one of the easiest firms right now to get paid out with. TPT 50, 150, whatever. Easiest to get paid out with right now. Spiffy was good. Spiffy was good. Spiffington. How the fuck does TPT make money? I mean, bro, like people buy their shit. People buy the accounts and probably blow them too. How many funded accounts do you have right now? I have 20 Apexes and I have 5 TPTs. And then I just got 2 of the alpha advanced accounts because they had a sale going. I don't know if it's still going, but you could use code KEY on alpha as well. I know someone that has 50K spent on TPT for real. He better have made a fuckload of money back from them then, because that's insane. Only thing that sucks about TPT is I made 10K in one day. I got moved to live right away. Yeah, so you just can't make, if you don't want to go live on TPT, you just can't make more than 10K in one day. However, TPT is one of the best firms to go live with because there's no rules and you can stack live accounts. So pretty fire. Yes, 52,000 points or more. 100K profit a month. There you go, bro. I'm telling you, bro. TPT is really, really fucking fire. Do props copy trade their top members or just make money from accounts? They do copy trade their top members. They do copy trade them. How do you do the math to know you have 20 accounts with all the monthly fees? What do you mean? What do you mean? How do I do the math to know I have 20 accounts? What are you talking about? How about Apex? Apex is another good firm. I have 20 Apexes. The rules are just entirely different from TPT. TPT is the easiest firm to get paid out on. Apex is a little more difficult, but it's the only firm that allows you to have 20 accounts. TPT live is end of day drawdown. until a buffer. You guys are forgetting that there's a fucking buffer, bro. Literally just get past the buffer. The thing with TPT is that because there's no consistency, you just have a buffer, and once you get past buffer, bing chilling, bro. Bing chilling. What's the max I can make in one day on Apex if I want a 2K payout? 600. It depends on the account, but I'm assuming you're using a 50K account. Assuming you're on a 50K account, go for $600 a day for 8 days, and you can get a 2K payout. 90% of people, 95% of people don't pass their evals, and are those 5%? Yes, I know. I'm aware. The stats are pretty wild. Is TPT after passing eval intraday or end of day? It's only intraday up until 2K. There's a 2K buffer. That's what I'm telling you. There's a 2K buffer. Get past 2K, no more buffer, nothing. Let's say I'm way over. There's no end of day drawdown on TPT. If you're way over the buffer, the only way that you can, oh, actually, I don't know about live. I'm not live on TPT. I haven't taken a live account on TPT, so I don't know. Can't really answer to live. You should be able to look in their little rules thingies, about the whole deal on that. You ever use Amp Live? I have used Amp Live. I like Tradeovate way better just because Amp changes their margin requirements a lot, bro. Like way too much, way too fucking much. Live account's a whole different game. Yeah, it might be a whole different game, but from what I've heard, a lot of people really fuck with their live accounts. So I'm not opposed to going live on TPT. Would you say using less risk is best to beat intraday drawdown? No. More risk is the best to beat intraday drawdown. Like the trailing drawdown, once you get past the buffer, you just, you know, boom. I got denied 15K out in Apex. I did break the rules though. More than 30% loss in a day. I'll trade 8 days again and see. Yeah, just trade 8 days. Just trade 8 more days, bro. You'll be all right. Are you planning to have 5 TPT live accounts? Eventually, yeah, I'll probably go 5 TPT live accounts. Yes. For now, I'm chilling with my fucking accounts. How much I risk per day on 50K? It's up to you. I usually don't risk more than like $600 a day. Can you pass TPT evals in one day, or they have the 50% rule and it's 5 days. So you could do 1500, and then the rest of the 3 days, you just enter and exit trades. You just got to execute. You could do a mini or a micro. You could do a micro, just enter, exit, counts as a day. So you really just have 50%. Will TPT take you to live whenever they want? No, you have to meet certain requirements to go live. I'm calling it a night, melatonin hidden. Yeah, bro, it's not really doing anything right now. Gold is pushing. Gold is pushing. Good thing we closed that trade break even, huh? Gold is pushing. Lucid? No. I don't usually like mess with new firms, bro. I'm pretty happy with my system I got going on. As a new trader, how do you not feel annoyed that you missed out on the gold push after breaking even? I was short. I wasn't long, so I actually avoided a loss. I broke even, avoided a loss. I wasn't long on gold. Lucid goated, is it? I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'm buying a TPT val. How do I enter that giveaway with your code? You literally use code key and you're automatically entered into the giveaway. You're not taking the CE on key? No. Only reason I'm not taking the CE here is because of equal highs, bro. We have exactly perfectly equal highs up here. That's why I'm not taking the short here inside of the range at least. Lutus is 20% consistency. Oh hell no, bro. That's shot. 20% consistency, bro. Cooked. That's cooked. Absolutely fried. Let me be mod. I'm answering everyone's questions. Bro, you answered like 3 questions. Relax, youth. Chill. Chill, my heart. Yeah, 20% consistency is a little difficult. Buddy, I'm here all day. Buddy, you're here some days. There's some days where you don't clock. You're like Dylan P, bro. You guys just like pick and choose when you want to clock in, bro. Can I hold $200, big bro? Yeah, bro, I got you. You actually need 200 bucks? Logic of equal highs. Equal highs are a magnet, bro. It's usually a magnet for price. Is the same as equal lows? Yes. Same thing. Passed my 5 Apex and 1 Top Step today. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah, fire. Want to get some money for the Huzz? This is NQ, bro. You grabbed a TPT account with the code locked in, boys. Whoever's grabbing TPT accounts using code key right now, you guys are all locked in for the giveaway. You guys are all locked in. If you use code key, automatically entered for a giveaway for an extra account. 15 total winners I'm picking. 15 winners. So you guys got pretty good odds. You get commissions for, of course, bro. Yeah. I use code key for alpha. Alpha, yeah, you can use code key for alpha as well. Where's the damn premium merch, bro? Did I show you? I showed you guys the merch, right? I showed you guys the merch. I have to get more. The merch I got is literally just for me, bro. I'm gatekeeping the merch so far. I'm gonna make some merch for everybody else. I just want to know if there's interest. Yo, have you guys seen the merch? If for the people who have seen the merch, wait, matter of fact, hold on. Let me get the shirt. Hold on, I'm gonna get the shirt and then I'm gonna show you guys and you tell me if you would want it or not. All right, boys. Okay, let me show you guys the merch. All right. So this is the front. Focus. There you go. Right? So that's like it's like embroidered on the front, which is pretty tough. And then this is the back. So that's what we got so far. This is like one design. I might work on more designs and shit if you guys really want it, but this is one of them. It's super heavyweight. Like this is like Carhartt material shirt. Like very, very heavyweight. And it's just one example as the only design I've done so far. Maybe I'll do more, but now that you guys have seen the shirt, with a show of hands, give me a 1 in the chat if you guys would be interested in it. The shirt comes in gray and it also comes in black. Show of hands, who might be interested in that? Give me a 1 in the chat if you would be interested, or if there's like a different design that maybe I should do. Winter hoodie with a puffer, bro, that would be expensive. That's the only thing. It'd be super expensive. Show again. Okay, right there, embroidered front logo, and then back right here. But maybe I'll work on like a different design too. I want something cooler. Like I want like a cool design. Get in royal green. No back design? No, bro. Do a hoodie giveaway, but keep me out of it, bro. What? Snakes are scary? Okay. You guys are cooked. I might make one that's like tailored for like a top and bottom tick graphic. It would be like a nice top and bottom tick kind of graphic. I don't know exactly how it would look like. I would need like, I need some sort of fucking, I need like some sort of ideas on what to do, but that's one of the things that I am in fact looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna do hoodies too. Hoodies are just expensive, bro. Hoodies, because, bro, I don't want to make like, if I'm gonna make merch, right, to sell, I don't want it to be, I don't want to like cheap out on quality and get some Gildan like bullshit. I would want to get what's it called? I'd want to get like super nice quality, so shit would just be expensive. That's the only problem, bro. That's the only ish. Yo, Key, am I the best trader? I don't know yet. We do a poll in Corbin. Yeah, I'll do a poll in Corbin, actually. That's a good idea. Top and bottom tick design would be nice. Yeah. Top and bottom tick design is kind of what I'm gonna go for. I gotta like get real creative, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Yes, I know you're the one from Discord, Youth. Yo, Youth, the problem is that you're not in premium though. Like that's like the real issue, bro. What time you trade every day? 9 a.m. 9 a.m. New York and 8:30 p.m. Asia, bro. 9 a.m. New York, 8:30 p.m. Asia. I haven't been streaming much lately. I've been streaming more in my premium Discord only because the market's been kind of shit. So, but normally it's 2 streams a day, 9 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. How many people are in your premium? I don't fucking know, bro. A lot. I bought a TPT account. Where will the winners of the giveaway be announced? Here on stream. On stream, they'll be announced. What time you trade every day? I just told you. What are your thoughts on NQ now? It's just ranging, bro. It's not doing anything. 8:30 p.m. Houston. No, not Houston, Texas, bro. Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are confused about what time I go live, I have a very simple solution. Hit subscribe and turn on the fucking notifications. And every time I go live, it's going to give you a little notification and you know exactly when I'm live. Simple. If we have a funded ticket open, when do you think we'll get those? Whenever Apex decides to fucking start giving them out again, bro. Apex is being retarded and they stopped giving away accounts. I don't know, for whatever reason. So I'm waiting for Apex to bring back. He said that they'll bring him back soon, so I don't know when soon is. What day will that be announced? It'll be this weekend. It'll be this weekend. If you missed the stream, you might be cooked, so make sure you're here. Make sure you're here, bro. You doing that Tradeify Cup? What the fuck is Tradeify Cup? $621 was a good continuation for longs to take out the equal highs. 621. 621? Wianco, what are you on about? What the fuck is 6? We're trading 900s. You're supposed to be a crazy stream. Yeah, but the only reason I didn't stream that Sunday is because the market was so fucking cooked. We had a 500-point new weekly opening gap. I was like, yo, this is it actually was legitimately untradeable. So that's why I didn't even trade, bro. 921, sorry, type of oh, this right here. Yeah, this was pretty cool. I wouldn't have taken this because we already delivered out of this 5-minute gap. Maybe, oh, it hit a 15-minute. Yeah, this was actually pretty solid. It hit a 15-minute gap. I didn't see. I ain't even Pete, bro. Wait, let me see. Was that good? Yeah, it was actually. It was pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fire. Yeah, very good looking. That delivered very nicely. Also, guys, if you are not already in the free Discord, make sure you guys join the free Discord. It's all you have to do is just do the exclamation mark Discord command in the chat, and it'll pop up a link. It's completely free. I interact with you guys in there anytime we're off stream and I get a trade idea or something of that sort. I oftentimes will put it in there, or if we're in a trade from stream, I'll update the trade in there. So make sure you guys are all in the free Discord. Can't see your stream. I'm trading NQ, bro. NQ nasdaq. I do not have free trial, no. I used to, not anymore. You see a trade tonight? I don't know. I mean, you guys all have these levels. Everybody draw out these levels on your chart. These are the levels that we're watching. Draw out these levels from the top to bottom, okay? I'm going to run you guys through them real quick. 2564.5. That's the 4-hour wick CE up top. 2519.75. This is the daily wick CE. This is an A+ setup. This is what I consider an A+ setup, this daily wick CE. Okay? We have 24969.75 and 24949.75. Both of these two levels, these are inside of the range. These are not like, I'm not limiting these, but these are worth watching. Okay, these two are pretty solid. And then for the buys, right, for longs, 827.5, very solid looking level, and 783.25, also a solid looking level. These two right here, pretty solid levels. Other than that, that's pretty much all I see here. It's just a matter of like, it's just now at this point, it's literally just a waiting game. That's all this shit is. Just gotta wait to see. My limit levels are literally almost exactly what you have. Nice, yeah, they're nice levels, good levels. Pretty solid. It's taken a while. It hasn't even gotten up into the, literally hasn't even gotten into this 949 level, bro. We're 10 points away. What's up, Kevin? You trade into your limit, double the profit. Yeah, W. Can you explain what makes a key flow level real quick? I can't, bro. Unfortunately, I cannot. No, I'm kidding. It's just a stack of multiple PD arrays, really. And then a splash of, like, you know, secret sauce type shit. 10 p.m. open, by the way, guys. 10 p.m. open. Scope it out. You're in the guard, yes. What's the level? 696.75. Right here. This is a 5-minute fair value gap, bro. 5-minute fair value gap. And I'm getting there because half your levels I already have marked. There you go. There you go. Sign up for premium sauce there 24/7. This is true too. This is also true. Would you be 10-point stop loss on all if we were to take it ourselves? Yeah, it would be 10-point stops. Yes. Yes, I would. No trades yet. We had a gold short. Took break even on gold short. That's pretty much it. No other trade besides that. Nope, nothing, bro. Literally nothing. Cooked. What PDA specifically that make a level higher probably start for you? It's not what PDA specifically. It's how many PDAs from how many time frames. Just use your code for 2 TPT accounts and pass them halfway with GC Long. Nice, bro. Let's go. GC Long is the move. I put in 30K for gold leaps. Wish me luck, bro. You bought leaps at all-time highs. I mean, good luck, I guess. That's insane. Do you know that Arthur's from Premium? That guy makes the market hostage every day. He helps the members a lot. I know, bro. Arthur's is the goat, bro. Arthur's is the goat. Hold on, let me send this in here. I passed my 2G account, but I don't see where I can get my certificate. If you passed it like this session, you have to wait until tomorrow, like until the end of the day tomorrow, and you will see in like past accounts, you're gonna see, or pro is gonna see either past tests or pro account or something like that. It'll show you in there exactly where to do that. Yeah, this 15-minute Wixie actually not bad, bro. Not bad at all. What level is this? 28? It's not bad. 28 even. I'll try it at 28. 28 with a 19.5 spot. That 19 point stop. That'll be probably my only trade here this session because this is super slow and I don't think it's going to get to where I want it to go in time. So there. We'll try this out. And then I don't like either of these levels enough to limit them. So I don't think it will, like, you know, reverse off of these. Literally only because of these equal highs here. I think these equal highs do have to get taken at some point. So that's what we're going off of here. I don't know if this will fill me, bro. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna go without filling. $9.28 not filling, bro. Damn, bro. Okay, I'm gonna remove that limit. I'm gonna remove that. Didn't get there. Did not get there. Did this one get hit? 9. No, it didn't. Name of the indicator. Right here. ICT HTF candles by Fadi. What was happening in general chat, lol, if you remember. Bro, what do you mean you started that whole thing? You sent a random ass picture of like a reel of my fucking on my Instagram. It was so weird, bro. You're mad weird. What was that about? And then you started gaslighting me into being confused. Are we putting the limit? Nah, no. I don't like how it delivered higher first. I wouldn't re-put this limit. You can if you want to take it. I'm not going to. If you want to take this, this is what it would look like. 928 with a 919.5 stop. That's what it would look like right there. 2 ticks of fuckery. Yeah, if you did 2 ticks of fuckery, then that for sure just paid, yes. I'm not gonna re-put it, but yeah. TPT is ending on this weekend. It's gonna end this weekend. So it'll be, the winners are gonna be announced either on the Monday stream or the Sunday stream. One of the two, they're gonna be announced. I'm gonna buy premium. You want to make sure you're not gonna have a BF sale, bro. I don't do fucking sale. I'm not definitely not doing a Black Friday sale, bro. I hope you guys understand. Cheap premium's not gonna be ever cheaper than the price right now, bro. Like literally never, bro. I don't do sales because it's too fucking cheap already. Genuinely too cheap already. Who responds to tickets in your Discord? Either me or my mods. Let's see. I literally just want to see if this trade gets hit, how this plays out. That's what I want to see. If anything, you should increase premium. Premium is getting increased. Before the end of the year, I am increasing the premium. So anybody that's locked in at 380 is locked in at 380. That's it. You trade personal account? I have a personal account. I haven't traded my personal account in, I think, the better part of like 3 months. I haven't traded my personal account in a while. I've just been focused on props. What are your thoughts on 3i Atlas? Bro, I don't know. All right, that would have just gotten hit. That 928 just got hit. If you're not in premium, you're missing out. That huge dump that happened on Friday, 600 point move key. It was way more than 600 points, bro. But yeah. Let's see what this does. I mean, I'm not in it. I'm just watching. I removed the limit just because it pushed higher first. So I guess we'll see what this does. This 949 also, like, if you had a limit exactly at 949 and you didn't do 2 ticks of fuckery, I would also remove that because that would have been edged. Effectively edged with 1 tick. I've been in since 880. What should my TP be? 880. I would TP these equal highs, but if I was you, I'd be trailing my stop loss as well. I would be heavily trailing my stop loss. Yeah, I love you. I love you too, bro. Seems like you make money off your premium subs, not trading. All you do is push premium and say what you would have done. What you would have done if you took the trade. All you do is talk. Okay, well, leave. If that's what you think. Nobody's forcing you to join, bro. Don't join. Matter of fact, don't join. Actually, like, genuinely don't join. I would ban you if you joined. Thoughts on holding stocks long-term, IBV or similar ETF that follows the US markets? I think it's great. I think long-term is where you would make a lot of your money, bro. That's where you make a lot of your money. I wouldn't join good, bro. Like, yo, some people are like genuinely just fucking retarded. Can't be helped, bro. Do you trade the same strat during New York session? No. I use the same exact strategy, New York as well. Average RR, last month we did, last month average RR was 8.1 realized, which is pretty solid. Our planned RRs usually are a little bit more. Sometimes, like, you know, we'll take a stop and profit or a break even. You know, these things affect a realized RR. So yeah, average realized RR was 8.1. The longs during premium, you told us in the previous, you low-key hit though for real, and that was nah. The 25, the 111 level was the one, bro. The 111 level was like actually fucking insane. That was the level. You train New York session? Yes, I am. I am training New York session tomorrow. Yeah, these are like, I mean, this is just not doing anything. This trade, I mean, I didn't take it for a reason. It's just super, super fucking slow. It edged the level we had up here. I had 49.75. It hit 49.5 and dumped. Cooked. Absolutely cooked, bro. So yeah, we'll see what this does now. But I gave you guys my levels. My buy levels are here. My sell levels are here. We just chill and wait to see what exactly this thing does, okay? That's pretty much it. Take a screenshot of these levels, add these levels to your chart, you know what I'm saying? Any penthouse recommendations after getting the first 2K payout? Pounds recommendations, probably you probably want to go with something like, it's 2K is a lot. Like that's it. That's your for especially your first payout. That's a lot. So you probably want to go with something like the Aston Martin building in Miami. Um, I believe those apartments are, I think, how much is one S? They look to be anywhere from 990,000 to 59 million. You probably want to be closer to the 59 million mark, because who wants a shitty ass $990,000 fucking penthouse? Especially now that you're getting paid out, especially with the 2K payout. So you probably want to go like 59 million, like maybe just under. So you probably want to go like 55 million. Go for one of the 55 million ones. Comes with its own Aston Martin and things like that. And then if you want, bro, if you want, you could also low key, you could also do the new fuck, I forget where, never mind. I can't even continue that joke because I don't even know like where it is. But I saw a video of this guy driving his Porsche in through like a car elevator, and then the car elevator takes you to like the living room, and the living room's split, and it's split like with a glass fucking thing, and behind the glass is the two cars, and then the other side is, no, it's not Dubai, bro. It's in the US. It's in Miami, I'm pretty sure. I think it's in Miami. Y'all definitely saw it, bro. It went viral on it went viral, bro. So, yeah, I don't know. Porsche Tower, that's a thing? I don't think it's Porsche Tower, is it? Porsche Tower, Miami. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yep. It is. I think. As long as it has the car elevator, then it is. So yeah. Anyways, you probably want to get a place in the Porsche Tower too, because who only gets one penthouse after getting their first payout? You probably want to go for two. Especially for the Huz. The Huz would like you better if you had two penthouses, not one. I have ball knowledge because I'm a billionaire. No, you're just chronically online, bro. That's what it is. Are you still in the trade? I'm not in a trade at all. I didn't execute this trade. I had a limit here and it ended up going without me, so I removed the limit. How many trades you take a week usually? This week? I mean, the last 2 weeks has been really, really low. My average, like the trades I've taken, my trade frequency is really low the last 2 weeks. This week and last week, super low because I've just been very, very selective. Last week I was very selective, ended up making fucking 200K on one singular trade on Friday. That's what happens. So last week I think I had total, bro, I think I had like 4 or 5 trades total. I think less probably. Maybe even 3 or 4. This week I took, I think, 2 trades, and then you guys just saw the GC trade, so that's my 3rd trade of the week. So that's it. It's literally, bro, that's my trade frequency. It's super, super low these days. Just because market's shit. Like, market is quite literally shit. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. About 5 TBT accounts, what's the method for getting above the buffer and passing them? So passing them, you want to pass them the same way that you try to pass a TPT, or sorry, a top step. It's 50% consistency. So you want to go for 1500 one day, then you want to go for 1500 the second day, and then you have 3 more days because it's a 5-day pass, right? Those rest of the 3 days, all you have to do is just go on micros, enter and exit. That's it. It counts as a full trading day. You hit 5 days, pass the account, get funded. Now on your funded portion, at the start, at the earlier on in the funded portion, I size heavy to get past that trailing drawdown, right? The trailing drawdown is going to follow you until 2K in profit. So once you're at 52K, if you have a 50K account, once you're at 52K, trailing drawdown is no longer. So I size a little heavy to get past that 2K. Once I'm past the 2K mark, it's free game, right? So the earlier trades I size a little heavy on, and then I start to kind of like dial back the size and, you know, look to get paid out that way. That's, in my opinion, easiest way. Because there's no consistency, you can, you know, size in heavily. Apex, there's a consistency, so you can't do something like that. I can't size in heavy and then immediately get past the trailing drawdown. How big of a stop on the lower levels? I would only do a 10-point stop on all the levels. Trailing DD's march nemesis. I mean, yeah, it is kind of annoying, but like the most effective way to get past it. Easiest way to lose your account as well. I mean, yeah, you want to get past the trailing drawdown quickly, there's an inherent risk that you take, right? It's kind of how it goes. Can you go 6 mini first day of TPT funded? You can, yeah. You see like a really good trade and you can afford the drawdown, because 6 minis, just keep in mind, 6 minis, if you take a stop on 6 minis, good chance you're blowing the account or like really close to it. So you probably just want to, you know, be careful with that. If you pass the 2K, then SL back under 2K, will the drawdown appear again? No, it won't appear again. It gets stuck. Once you get past 2K, the drawdown gets stuck at 50K. It does not move. It no longer moves. I'm 16 away from passing. Any tips for funded? I just gave you tips for funded, bro. Literally just did. For a payout of 50K account is the maximum per day 900. I think it's 600. And you're talking about Apex, right? Because TPT, there's no consistency. What about alpha? It depends which alpha, because I only trade alpha advanced accounts, so there's no consistency on that. No trailing drawdown, none of that either. Isn't it better to size heavy on Apex, get that trailing duty under the belt, and then focus on zero? Yeah, you can. You can. You could do that too. That's absolutely possible. Obviously, like with Apex, I try to avoid doing that because I have 20 accounts, right? So if you're like me and you're buying 10 accounts or 20 accounts, which by the way, that's the only way you should be fucking trading Apex. If you have 10 or 20 accounts, that's a lot of money spent. That's like $1,200, $1,500 spent. I try to not size super heavy because if I'm copy trading all 20, I blow all 20 consecutively same time. That's a fucking big hit. So I will just size smaller on my apexes because I'm pretty confident in my ability to get past the trailing drawdown. But again, if it proves to be somewhat of an issue, then you absolutely can just size heavy, get past it, and then that's it. You're done. You know. With TPT, I can make 20K in one trade and cash out. They'll move you to live. So anything under 10K, you don't get moved to live instantly. But once you get moved to live, yeah, you can make 20K in one trade. Yes. Cash out. Yes. And it hits the same day. Yes. Aqua feud. No, bro. If you're in drawdown challenge, can you still only get 1,500 max on the day? Yes. I believe so. Yeah. I believe so. Getting my $50 payout, I can't find a Lambo I like. You probably want to go with the newer ones, bro, like the Centenario or something. Don't go with like a fucking Huracan, bro, with that size of a payout. You probably want to go with the Centenario. I think those are like 3 mil, 3 mil or 4 mil. Should I scale zero accounts or get advanced? I like advanced. I've never traded a zero, so I low-key have no idea how it goes, bro. No idea how the zeros go or what the rules on zeros are. What's the heavy size of your viewpoint on 50K? 50K, like 2 minis is pretty heavy. 50K, like 1 mini is no more. You don't need more than that. 2 minis is pretty heavy on a 50K. You're rich, though. Blowing 20 accounts is toilet paper money to you. I mean, like, does that mean I want to blow 20 accounts? No. The issue is having to go, because Apex, if you've ever bought 20 accounts on Apex, you know there isn't a streamlined process to just like add a 20 quantity. You got to go buy each one separately. I'm actually getting sick to my stomach just thinking about going through and buying and entering my card information 20 fucking times to buy 20 accounts, bro. That is the part that like I really don't want to do. I normally 10 minis to pass. On evals, yeah, sure. That's on you guys, bro. 5 minis for starters and How come you wouldn't take continuation longs on gold? There's no entry, bro. And we're at all-time highs. How much would you be risking on 150k TPTs? 150k TPTs, I'd probably, I mean, on eval or on funded. Funded, I would risk the same amount. I would trade one mini. But if you want, you could do two minis and risk like 400 bucks a trade. Very possible. I heard you move like M-Box. Is that true? Yeah, bro. That is actually true. Warehouse manager spends 1 hour on it when he makes me do it. Apex purchasing sucks. Yeah, bro. It does suck. 15 minutes on gold. I don't know. I don't know. It could be, but who knows? It looks good. I mean, gold, as you know, gold is always bullish, but on the off end, we're at all-time highs, so who knows? Who the fuck knows, bro? Squeeze got out. I got a link up. He's my guy. Yeah, Squeeze did get out. We're working on a sponsorship with Squeeze right now with my parts company. Trying to get a sponsorship over to Squeeze. If you know Squeeze, tell him to lock in with Bimmer Source and lock in the sponsorship, bro. We're trying to get a sponsorship with trying to send him a bunch of stuff for his M2. Blasky needs a raise for real. Yeah, bro, I do. He does need a raise. Are both lower limits A plus? I would say they're A, not plus, only because there's a chance that this could potentially be high at A because this is a 4-hour fair value gap. So I would say they're A, not plus. You know what I mean? The 783, like this is a good level, but this is an hourly and 4-hour wick CE, right? So like this with 10 points stop, who knows? Like this might want to dip down like into here maybe and then go from there, right? And if it does that, so if this is 60 points drawdown and then goes up, you know, obviously you would miss out on this trade because we don't really have anything inside of here to use, right? There's no 5-minute gap. There's literally nothing besides these two 1-minute gaps. That's it. That's the only thing here. These two 1-minute gaps. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see when it comes down closer into that area. I might have another level down there by that time, and then I'll put in the limit. I thought that it's 30% consistency for 3K. That's 900 Apex. Is it 3K? Yeah, but you can't get paid 3K though. Your payout is not 3K. The max payout that you're gonna get is 2K. So 2K times 30% is 600. Payout 1K or 2K. Yeah, whatever you decide to get a payout for, you need to predetermine what you're gonna request. So if you're gonna request 2K, then that's what you need to base your consistency off of. If you're only gonna request 1K, then you need to base your consistency off of that. So just predetermine the payout first. 40% rule, alpha zeros, max you can make is $800 a day. That's about it. I don't know. I don't trade alpha zeros for the balance. Yeah, but it's not 30% of your balance, bro. Adam, it's 30% of the payout you're requesting, not the balance. Up in Tradeify tournament. Why do people keep saying that? What is the Tradeify tournament? What is that? Why have I not heard about this? I'm not chronically online, bro. Yo, I didn't even notice my music stop, bro. I haven't used Tradeify. Maybe I'll start using Tradeify. It's the only one that I haven't used. Like I've used MFF, like the big ones from all the big ones. I've used MFF. I've used Top Step. Obviously, I've used like pretty much all of them. Maybe I'll try out Tradeify. I don't know. I'll try it out. See how it goes. I'm down to try it out. I made 1,400 on my first day, and I just need to secure 400. Plan requesting max payout. You can make 1230 a day. Gold, bro. Yeah, gold. The Wixie E. Oh, bro, I'm telling you guys. Yo, gold. Yo, let me guys give you guys. I'm gonna give you guys the method right now. 15-minute, hourly, and 4-hour Wixie E's on gold. Phenomenal, bro. They work really, really well. I mean, we shorted that 15-minute Wixie E, and it worked to some extent. Obviously, it went break even on it and took my break even, but obviously it was counter trend, right? We were shorting it instead of longing it. But long, bro, this 15-minute wick CE played out super, super nice. Why this 15-minute? Before somebody fucking comes in here and starts talking about, oh, why that 15-minute? Because this is the 15-minute that pushed into this fair value gap, right? You want to use the wicks of candles that sweep into PD arrays or sweep liquidity. So that 15-minute wick CE played out so fucking nicely, bro. Beautifully. Look at this. Look at this hourly right here. Look at that. Hourly wick CE played out so nice. You know what I mean? Like, look at this right here. Hourly wick CE played out so nice. Bro, like, pretty non-stop when it comes to gold. It's just like constantly just really respecting these wick CEs. Look at this right here. Show you another example. There you go. There's another wick CE hourly. Look at that. Up and away. Yeah, gold with the wick CEs, bro. Beautiful, phenomenal. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. I don't see much here for me. Through the night, I gave you guys my levels to watch. Make sure you guys have these levels. These are the exact levels I'll be watching. So if I want to take a long or a short or whatever, it'll be off of one of these levels, or somewhere within the realm of these levels. And yeah. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be on at 9 a.m. here, stream. So I'll see you guys then. Have a beautiful rest of your night. Be careful if you're trading. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye.